do you know that, there is a survey which says that after being on dating apps, over a third of the users feel actually pessimistic about dating in real life again.
Famous Matthew Hussey speaks a lot about that. And he says that only 10% of people really find what they were looking for using dating apps. But we went further and we read surveys about the dating apps creators that do the statistics. And actually 30%, it's stated that 30% of dates end up not so well at all, with all sorts of bad stuff going on, to say the least. 10% find their matches, so it's 40%, and the rest 60% are just having fun. Situationships have this the void of solitude, filled with endless swiping, meeting wrong people, and being nowhere but in strange relationships.
Yes, it's the best part. The worst part is they get disappointed. They stop believing in relationship, they stop believing in love, and they stop believing in good people.
Let me say this. When you are on dating apps, there is an algorithm. And this algorithm isn't always in your favor, because more attractive profile get more attention. And they get supported by dating apps. If you aren't popular for whatever reason, bad pictures, whatever, not enough text, whatever, you are not having offers at all. And some people get totally banned or blacklisted by dating apps for some very strange reasons.
For silly reasons. I was on Tinder for my work purposes, and I got blocked from Tinder, so I cannot log in again. And I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was just, being there.
Right. So this isn't what you can achieve if you choose another strategy. But let me tell you more. There is another trap that is called Lamborghini Effect. That it's 1% of man gets 99% of female attention because he's successful, he is handsome, he is outgoing, he is popular, everybody wants him. And he can't handle that attention. And women want only this type of guys, period. And the rest of guys, they're trapped.
So what should the rest of the people do to find a relationship, to find soulmate, to be introduced, and to actually start a relationship with beautiful, family-oriented, lovely ladies? Because let's be honest, if we are talking about an usual normal person, he isn't going on dating apps just to have fun. He's going on dating apps to actually meet a woman.
Let's speak about an important matter first. Why are you using dating apps? Are you that lonely that it hurts, and you are trying to replace a void of solitude in your life, and you are trying to find any people that will replace that? But this isn't about another person. That is about you inside. That's your pain. Are you having the fear of real relationship that you're trying to replace the quality with quantity? But that's not about other people. That's about yourself.
You know what else Matthew Hussey said? He said texting is not a relationship. Swiping is not a relationship. All this is illusion.
Paper letter websites, when you are writing to an image of this beautiful Slavic woman, is not a relationship.
It's not a relationship.
If you aren't video chatting with her, if you are just writing letters and paying per letter, that's not a relationship. That's a scam.
This is the part of my interview with men when I usually start an interview saying that you have to understand that we are not a dating website. We will not make you write emails to women. We will not make you to write endless messages on some special, like super secret app. This is not what we do. We are not a dating app. This is why we don't have models on our website when talking about ladies. Because real women, they are beautiful, well kept and stuff, but they don't look like these mysterious, beautiful models. And none of a 25-year-old beautiful lady would be interested in a 75-year-old man, even if he would be the wealthiest man alive.
Or ready to give his $10 million to her, or if she stays with him for a year or two.
Yes. And I even had an interview. I'm not saying names, so I'm allowed to say that. We'll cut it if it's wrong. A man was telling me, I was talking to this lady on a dating app for 5 years, and now we are planning to get married next March. And I was like, but did you ever see her? Did you ever met? Did you ever met? And he said, no, we never met. But she's so genuine and she's so honest and like all those qualities. And I was like, all right, I understand.
That's a void.
This is avoidance, but this is, I feel sorry for people, for people who cannot admit that they are living this illusional life.
But there is a mechanism that is protecting us from pain. And using apps and lying to yourself and living this imaginary world protects us from being hurt again. Our consciousness knows what will make us unhappy and blocks everything that we need to do to pursue happiness. And I've dealt with that as well when I was interviewing a man, and I'm telling him, no, what you've described to me, because he came to an interview describing his situation and asking for my expertise. And when he described everything, like he was his communication on a dating app, on a paper letter website.
It's not even a dating website. It's true.
Yes,
it's true. It's not even.
You don't know who it is, but it was an actual real woman. But I think she was paid to.
Might be, yeah.
Or had bonuses from talking. They've never met. He maybe had 1 or 2 video calls with her, but he lives in his illusions. And the girl is scamming him, brutally, dishonestly scamming him. But he doesn't see that because there is Erickson hypnosis that
involved, yes. And they know how to use it really well, and they use it professionally. And men get hooked up easy like that.
And men that are vulnerable, a man who survived a loss of their meaningful partner, death of his wife, very painful relationships, death of a child. That is a special marker of extra vulnerability that may trigger this kind of behavior. But therapy is the fastest way to get over it. To get this $15,000 wasted and 10 years, 5, 10, I don't know.
Even a year. It's still a precious time. Even a year, of course.
And getting into reality that is desirable and pleasant, not replacing. So, my name is Natalie Koval. I have been matching people for almost 30 years. And in 27 countries, there live more than 200 families married happily ever after. They are raising around more than 100 children. And this big flow of life is going on, and I'm a little tiny part of it because I attract men and women who are ready for relationships, and I help them to find each other. I give them 2 things, 2 wings, contacts, connections, possibilities of being introduced to each other, and knowledge how to develop this relationship and go further and build happily ever after.
There is another possibility. You can actually do it yourself. You can do everything yourself. You can meet women by yourself. You can stay interview women by yourself. You can stay giving them applications and forms to find out what's their future goals, what's their inner values. You can do all that by yourself. But apart from that, you have to, work, usually people work. You have to travel, you have to go to the gym, you have to visit your family, you have to spend time with your, I don't know, grown-up children or whatever. And apart from that, you have to say interviewing women. Do you have time to do that? Do you have the ability, do you have the knowledge to do that? Of course, you can go out to a bar, you can go to, I don't know, a coffee shop and meet women. You can do that. But how you're going to evaluate who's good for you, who wants the same thing as you want? You start being introduced to women, you start being involved, and then after 6 or 7 or months, you realize that this is not the person you want to be with. You wasted your time yet again. If we have a perfect solution, we have the best dating app that you can use in 2026. You contact a reliable matchmaker who has been matching people, in some cases, when you were still a little boy.
But this is not an app, it's a real person. And we are making this video to restore your optimism in dating. Because some men are very hard to bring back to life and community after using those apps. They just don't believe in dating anymore. They don't believe people, and they don't believe that the good women exist, but they exist. So, welcome to our interview with Iryna. Talk to her and find out how we can effectively get involved and enter your life slightly and gently. Invisibly, as invisibly as we can, to help you build this new relationship that you absolutely deserve.
Finding a good matchmaker is the best choice that you can ever make. If you are actually a single man looking for a meaningful relationship, looking for marriage, we don't promise you, nobody promises you that you will get married next week or next month. It's not going to happen. But if you have made this decision to be in a relationship, what's the point of wasting your time? Come to us. Tell us who you are looking for. Tell us your values. Tell us your desires. And we have a person who is going to look for people who match your particular search criteria on your behalf. Make your life easier. All you have to do is just date beautiful ladies. What's there so hard? What's difficult about that? We send you profiles of beautiful women who already like you, who saw you, who have talked to the matchmaker about you. They say, yes, I like John. He's a cool guy. I want to start a relationship with him. And that's where we stand.
So start from watching our videos, comment our videos, and get yourself involved. Learn more about it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And the next step is come to the interview.
Book an interview with me. I speak English. You don't need an interpreter, because sometimes men tell me, oh my God, you speak English. I say, of course. Yes, I do. So come, book an interview, register on our website, provide basic information. We don't need your bank account or your private photos from the start. Give us some basic information about yourself. We will talk. We will understand who you are. You will understand who we are. And we start.
And the story begins.
Begins.
Everything is possible when you're consciously going towards that beautiful goal of creating new relationship. Let's do it together.
Your best matchmaker, Natalie Koval.